Hi everybody, this is Boog Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Neca Ultimate Universal Monsters Dracula figure. So before we take a look at Dracula, let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, you get this bat on this flight stand, and on the end of this flight stand, it's on a ball joint, so you can go ahead and move this all the way around. And this looks very nice. The face is surprisingly detailed up close. You can see the fangs, the red eyes, the paint variation in the fur, the excellent texturing to the wings. This looks really nice. Up next, Dracula comes with this removable cloth cape, and this looks really nice. It's done in a very nice weighted material, so it drapes nicely on the figure, and the collar is very tight, and that's a good thing because it just clips around the neck of the figure right here, goes up on the head just a little bit, and it stays on there really well. You can do that and it won't fall off, so that's really good. I was afraid of how this might connect to the figure, but it is a really tight fit, so that is awesome. Up next, Dracula comes with an alternate right hand and this candle. This hand is specifically made for holding this candle, and this looks really nice. The flame has some different color to it, the melting wax looks very nice. The candle holder itself is sculpted very nicely and has some nice texturing to it, so this is another awesome accessory. Up next, he has this tray that you can put the wine and the two goblets on, and these look really nice. If you actually look inside the goblets, they have some paint inside them, so I'm very happy with that. Up next, he comes with an alternate right hand that's open just a little bit wider so you can fit the goblet in his hand, and that looks very nice. The wine can kind of fit in this hand, but it's very, very loose. It drops out a lot if I have it in this hand. Up next, he comes with this alternate wide open left hand. Up next, you get this standard expression head sculpt, and Neca did such an amazing job on this. The likeness to Bela Lugosi is uncanny. Neca did such an awesome job on this. The eyes look very nice, the hair is sculpted very nicely, and he even has some paint variation to his cheeks. You can see some tones of red. So yeah, it's nice to see some paint variation to this. Up next, you get this smiling head sculpt. I think this is the head sculpt I prefer on the figure because I really like that sinister smile he has. And finally, he comes with this angry head sculpt. This is my second favorite head sculpt to display the figure with. I really like the way this looks. So yeah, Neca did an awesome job on all three head sculpts. The likeness to Bela Lugosi, like I said, it's uncanny. Neca did an incredible job on all of these head sculpts. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the figure. The tux is sculpted very nicely. The medallion is done in gold and red, and that looks very nice. The texturing to his suit looks very nice. The buttons are done in a nice gloss black finish. One thing that's kind of noticeable to me is Neca did paint the joints on this figure, but the more I move it around, the more the paint chips off there. The pants have some really nice sculpt detail to them, some nice texturing and paint variation. Neca even got the ring on his left hand right. That looks really good. That is a very small detail, and that is painted on very nicely. That metallic silver looks really good. If you look closely at his hands, they even have the veins sculpted on them. You can see a little bit of paint variation in between the veins as well. So yeah, the attention to detail on this figure is crazy. As I said, this fabric cape is very nice. It's made out of a very nice material. It's kind of weighted, so it drapes on the figure really nicely. And you can do this with the figure. You can also do this, and it stays very nicely. Yeah, this cape is just very, very nice. And there are his shoes. Everything down to the laces is sculpted very nicely. And they're done in a nice gloss black color. So yeah, that looks fantastic. So now let's go ahead and go over the articulation of this figure. So he has a ball-jointed head and neck that can look up all the way. He can look down all the way. He can move his head side to side, but you can see the cape will move with that just a little bit. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move out that far. I do wish they could move out just a little farther. He has single-jointed elbows that can bend in that far. He has swiveled wrists that can move side to side and up and down. He has a ball-jointed waist that can move back that far. Can only move forward very slightly. He can move side to side here. He has ball-jointed hips that can do a complete split. He can kick forward all the way. He can kick back just a little bit. He has a very nice thigh swivel. Single-jointed knee. Swivel at the ankle that can move down all the way. Up just a little bit. Side to side. And a nice ankle rocker. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here he is next to Frankenstein. Here he is next to the Wolfman. Here he is next to the Mummy. And finally, there he is next to the Invisible Man. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this up, because I think this might just be my new favorite Universal Monsters NECA figure. NECA really knocked it out of the park. The sculpt detail to him is insane, and the likeness to Bela Lugosi is crazy. NECA did a phenomenal job on this release. Once the year is over, this might actually be a contender for top 10 figure of the year. This is a very nice figure. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.